So when I think about who Jesus is and who he's been and who he will continue to be in my life, I mean, it all comes down to healing. And healing, not in just a physical sense, but it is in that sense, but also in a spiritual sense. Because I think one of the main things Jesus did was demonstrate how God desires for the rift between us and him to be healed. And Jesus was his instrument of doing that. And that's been something I've witnessed in my own life over and over again, how Jesus heals both physically and relationally, and how relationally we are designed to be in relation with God. And Jesus desires for us to continue and to become in that relationship. And when we are outside of who we are supposed to be with God, only Jesus has the ability to bring us to that point. Man. Jesus is the reason you can have a family that loves you. Jesus is the reason that you can have brothers and sisters. Jesus is the reason that you can have friends who mean everything. Jesus is the reason for those things. That love we have that we can share with one another is all because of who Jesus is and what he has done. And God desires us to have that kind of relationship with him, that kind of relationship that we truly rely on each other, that we can truly go to each other with our needs, that we can truly say, you know, this is who I am and this is who you desire for me to be, and this is how you're going to make me that. And I think that when that we can't forget who Jesus is and what he has done for us, or else we lose track of why these other things are important, why it's important that we love the people around us, why it's important that we care for the needy, why it's important that we do these things is because Jesus desires us to embody that relationship that he has made available to us with God, with the people around us. And that's who Jesus is to me. He's the one who creates relationships. He's the one who forges a way where we don't have a way anymore.